Alrighty, and what is going on, folks? Welcome back to another Crawford Farms. We've got a very sleepy guest with us today. Mr. Doughboy2913 is in the house.
What's up, guys?
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to be joining us actually in game, but he is with us on Discord. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, we've got some more work to do. We've got to do some more hay work, and we've got rain in the forecast. Gonna start any minute now. Whoops, reverse. So we're gonna try to cut and collect some grass as quick as we possibly can. I believe Mark is going to be joining us at some point this evening. Give me a hand, but I'm not 100% sure. He said if he does, he will be late, so we'll just kind of see what happens. DW says howdy howdy. Give me a minute and I'll jump in. Sounds good, buddy. So I'm going to break out the mower and we're just going to get started right away. No messing around. Alright. Lower. Oh, wrong gear.
And he starts it off correctly.
Yeah.
Not even a minute into it.
Try to do this without destroying any of our crops, but these offset mowers are a little bit different than the average ones. Probably should have started going the other direction so I can get right up along the edge. That's alright. Well, oh, you know what we need to do before we do too much? We gotta take care of our piggies. That's right. We'll finish mowing this and then we'll run over there. Oh dear. Run into things. I've run into another tree. The mower's taking a beating right off the hop. So I want to thank everybody for joining me. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's looking forward to their weekend. I know. Doughboy not expecting to get much of a weekend himself. Oh, come on. Go. I don't know if we'll even get a full bale out of this section here, but every little bit counts. Well, that reminds me. Time speed up a little bit. DW says it's 9 minutes into the day for me. Don't think I can really say what kind of day I'm having. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so I'm just going to run this back to the other end and try sweeping up the other way again.
It's midnight, so I can't really say, can I?
Yeah, it's a bit early for you to say how your day's been going then, eh?
Yep.
Thanks for joining us, DW. Appreciate it as always. Genetic in the house, says RB. Welcome, Genetic. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Genetic.
How's your day going then, Doughboy?
Can't answer that question on the live.
Ooh, not bad then. Okay.
DW, when I parked the truck tonight and got out of the driver's seat, I was in that truck, in the driver's seat, working for 36 hours straight.
Driving for 36 hours?
Yes, sir.
That's been unknown around here, especially with all the laws we have.
Well, we're in a state of emergency because we're in a shortage of propane, so there are no laws right now for propane trucks. The law is drive till you're tired. And that equates to the drive till I tell you to stop, because they want money. So in a nutshell, my choice is to continue my job and have a 6-day work week from now till April with these hours, or quit my job and have no job.
What's going on here?
Me in a nutshell, and that's why I'm a very tired doughboy.
I've run into things.
That ain't really a good situation to be in, is it?
No good answer.
Alright. So we're just going to take this kind of one section at a time and bale and wrap and all that stuff. We still have bales that we need to pick up and whatnot, but with the incoming weather, I figure it's more important to cut and bale and wrap as quickly as possible.
Get them inside too. The rain start losing.
Yeah, exactly. So let's run over to the 1455. Genetic says I got 30 hours of OT in 4 days this past weekend, oh boy. Seems like he's kind of in the same boat. Yeah.
Then you know how I feel. I did the math, and I have to work tomorrow yet. When I finish this week out, if everything goes perfect and I don't get any time stuffed in there, I will have 82 hours in. That equates to 42 hours of.
Alright, so I'm not even going to windrow that stuff, because I think it'd just be quicker for us to just try and fail it. Oh.
Hard decision.
There's the we want. Oh, I have to remember how to run one of these balers. It's been a while. RPM's up, I think. Yep, awesome. Oops. Don't need to run over the bale that I just picked up. Or just dropped off, rather. Alright. So, depending on when Mark shows up, then we'll probably start creating hay bales instead of grass bales, but that's just one extra step. And like I said earlier, with the inclement rain that we're about to get, time is of the essence to get these jobs done. And I don't really feel like waiting around. You can always find more somewhere. More grass to cut, that is. So yeah, after the live stream last night, you guys will see we're up quite a bit on money. We did throw 3 loads of... Actually, that one back up a little bit. I think I missed some here. Oh, scalder out. We threw 3 loads of compost at the sale point because of the great demand that was there. So we took advantage of that. The great demand is still available, and I have a truckload ready to go, but like I said, I think this grass is a little bit more important. The great demand isn't exactly very high. It's only like $20 over what it usually is. The only advantage is, of course, that it doesn't drop. The price doesn't drop, rather. So we'll just, that can be something we can do if it starts raining on us. Get this girl turned around. AK the Savage says hello, Rubber Burners. Hello, AK. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the live stream. So apparently we're going to have to do like a 360 back up. Oh, clutch is overheating. Whoopsie daisy. Riding her a bit much there.
Well, guys, I hate to do this to y'all, but I'm just pulling up my driveway, and right now my fat belly is telling me feed me. So my first priority is to put some food in my belly.
All right.
Should I not on the couch after I eat, I will join you guys again, but no promise.
Okay. Well, you have yourself a wonderful supper, and if I don't see you again, get some sleep, and we'll talk to you when we talk to you, man.
Alright, sounds good. See y'all.
See ya.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye.
You're always going to mock me for that, aren't you?
Maybe.
One time. Just one time. Alright. I don't think we're going to need another full bale out of this, but pick up what we can. Then we're going to have to go and grab our bale wrapper.
Oh yeah, did you see that picture of mine in screenshots?
I did, yes. I still haven't actually checked out the still haven't checked out the video yet, but
like I said, I tried saving it, but it weren't having it.
Alright, I'm going to shut that down here. We're going to switch over to this girl right here. I'm just going to leave this trailer because it's not high priority. We're going to go pick up the bale wrapper, which is over here. Genetics says that much driving is exhausting. Yeah, I really feel for Doughboy right now. He's a little on the rough side right now, I think. By the way, what do you do for a living, Genetic? Back up a little bit more. Alright. Take this back to the main farm now. Really, I can't believe it hasn't started raining yet already. That forecast says that it should be raining right now, so...
when you say these things, you could just be a jinx to yourself.
Yeah. I've been known to do something like that before. Like last night's live stream.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say what I said because I don't want it to start happening again. Tonight says country road maintenance, mostly light medium mechanic work, but in bad weather like this, plowing snow. Okay, gotcha. I'm actually a mechanic myself, genetic. I don't work for city or anything like that. I'm I don't know what the term would be. I'm light duty vehicles, like your regular everyday cars. So, yeah, I don't end up having to put those long hours in. We work either 8 to 5 or 12 to 9. So, we get some crazy hours during. I shouldn't even say crazy hours. Crazy busy days during spring and fall, but
yeah, changing that indicator fluid.
What's that?
I said, yeah, changing that indicator fluid.
Yeah. GTX says, hey, RB and chat, welcome Andy, thanks for stopping by. Kyle says, yo, welcome Kyle. Welcome as always. We're taking care of some more silage today. That's the game plan at least. Like I said, I only put long hours in snowstorms. Gotcha. Well, we thank you for your service. I know farm drivers are often very underrated for the work that they put in. Whoops, I don't want fifth gear. I don't have a fifth gear. Now, there should be a fourth bale here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where I dropped it. There it should be. Tried to go for fifth gear again. Alright, so I'm a lone wolf today, folks. The DWM would chat with me, but aside from that, she's all me. I gotta stop that bale before she runs into my canola field, folks. That probably wasn't the best spot to park that tractor. So we're gonna move it before something bad happens. That was not very smart on my behalf. There'll be fine.
Yeah, I would move it.
What's that?
I said, yeah, I would move it.
I love this bale wrapper. This thing is awesome. Oh, come on. Work with me here. There we go. Genetic says the worst part of plowing snow is other drivers. I feel the same way about driving in general. But I can definitely understand where you're coming from. I just don't respect that you guys need a little bit of space.
They move eventually when you're in a tractor driving at them.
What's that?
I said, no, they move when you're in a tractor driving at them.
Yeah. Alright, so that's this field, or grass section done rather. We'll move on to the next one and try to get her done before rain sets in once again. Close enough. Yep. It's unloaded too. And they don't listen when you wave them by. Yeah, that would be frustrating. So I realized that we have this great big patch of grass that's not being used by anything whatsoever, or cow pasture, so we might as well cut that down. I usually don't cut in-game grass down in pastures. I don't know if you, I don't think you generally would in real life. So I just kind of don't do it for that reason. If there's animals there at least. But since there are no animals here, I figured, what the heck, why not? Ain't nothing's gonna be eating it, so. Alright, we'll just park this thing here. I don't know if we'll load them here or whatnot, but it's a good spot for it to stay for now. All right. So it's time to mow like we've never mowed before, folks. Big M would probably actually be useful today because we need speed. Yeah.
That's funny, I have one sitting here right now.
You know with it?
I just mowed where I was about to plant some trees.
Okay. might be part of why I remember why I didn't mow inside pastures. It's kind of tricky. There's little obstacles here and there that get in the way. Mark says, hi, welcome, Mark. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Mark.
Ooh, I knew this hill was going to be a bit of a struggle. She might not have enough power for it. Well, there she goes. She's creeping it back there again. A little on the low side, but it's alright. You are welcome to join me, Mark. I'm already set up in multiplayer, just in case you felt like joining. Mark says beyond in point. Sounds good, buddy. There's all kinds of grass on this map. You just kind of... There's only the one big massive field. The rest is all smaller patches, but there's all kinds of small patches that if you take the time to go looking for it, you can get quite a bit of grass off these guys. Oh dear. She's dropping hard this time. I'd be willing to bet we actually get a fair number of bales off this here map, or this here field. That's one of the things I like about this mower is you can really cut corners.
Oops.
Oh, what'd you do?
You know the bale trayer in the Master Ferguson pack?
Okay.
You know it can tip over?
Okay. Where are we going with this? Be honest. Did you tip it?
Oh, I'll just send you a screenshot. Anyway, I gotta go.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. DW has left the building. All by my lonesome. Told you guys I wouldn't let Mark sing my stream anymore, but I didn't promise that I wouldn't sing by George. Let's see how tight can we cut it. Oh, that's pretty darn good right there. I'd slow it down a bit. Really cranking on the wheel there, but it's the job done. I don't know. Is that who sings All by My Lonesome there, Janek? I really don't have an answer for that. If you guys would prefer, I can do my Guns N' Roses impression again. It's a Friday night after all. Good night for some Guns N' Roses. I'm going to clear my throat here. Alright, I'm ready. Just let me know when you want to hear it. Down this huge end. Yes. Very well done, if I do say so myself. Almost like I have skills. A particular set of skills. Genetic says do it. Wolf says GNR. Alright. Welcome to the jungle! We got fun and games! I'm not sure why Nightbot removed that or deleted it. I saw what it was. It definitely was not a curse word. From what I could see. So I apologize for that, Wolf. Of course, Nightbot is just a robot, and sometimes he does make mistakes. Oh, well, you're taking it better than some people take it, then, Wolf. Some people get very, very upset when Nightbot makes a mistake. I still shake my head when that happens, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, things are starting to get tight now. Oh dear. RPMs are dropping. Jadenic, I didn't get an applause for you from my singing, man. I really thought you were going to be impressed by that. You're just speechless by how good it was? Is that what's going on? Maybe you were deafened. That could be what happened too. On the tricky side. Genetic coughs. A for effort. I'll take that. So she's slow going coming up this here hill, even with our most powerful tractor. She just flat out a steep hill though. I do foresee a more powerful tractor in the not too distant future there. Forecast just changed again from rain to sun, so that tells me that the rain is even closer. It hasn't happened yet. I don't think it rained overnight, so I guess I did skip the evening. I'm going to come through and grab this little bit that I missed because that's kind of... My OCD's kicking in, folks. That little strip driving me nuts up. So, unfortunately, I checked Giants before the live stream. No new news on when the map is going to be released. I'm still saying it's in their testing phase, so... no earlier than Monday, I can tell you that. Alright, we're going to do a 270 turn this time. Come through. Do these last turns in this direction. That gives me an opportunity to grab little bits that I've missed. I'm kind of starting to feel like I may need to ungrow this though. Okay, that little strip there is also going to drive me bonkers, so we're just going to grab it. Oh, yeah, pretty much ran over our water trough there. We're getting close to having this all finished up. We got plenty of work to do on the farm today, that's for sure. We got to take care of our animals again. I think we're going to end up having to buy some pig food today, unfortunately. At least by end of day. Like I said, we got another load of compost we can sell. We got some liquid fertilizer we can sell. We've got, of course, we're going to have, oh, poop. We're going to have, I got another load of digestate that we could send down to liquid fertilizer production plant, as well as a load of water. What else? Oh, we still have at least a bale trailer full of bales in the last field from yesterday that need to be picked up. And then we're going to have what we have today, ship them all to a biogas plant, let them sit there for a couple days and ferment. Me and Mark actually spent a little bit of time, not a lot, a few minutes, unloading that trailer that we did load last night at the biogas plant, just to not have to do it today, because I knew today was going to be another jam-packed schedule. Yeah, we're definitely doing a number on both the water trough and mower here, but that's what warranty's for, right? Feed trough, that's just steel. That can be welded. You know what? I think I'm going to do another loop. That might be the best way to attack it. Oh, there's just no good way to do that. Look! Saw that one coming. Alright, so last thing I'm going to do is run along this side. Try to get a little bit closer to new buildings. Not that close though. Come on, RV. Get your stuff figured out, bro. That's really down in the pit there, isn't it? Somehow I feel like the wind blower isn't going to pick that up. Oh snap, there comes the rain. Oh dear. See the fog? It's coming, folks. Come on, girl, we gotta get this done. Oh, my nerves are shot right now, folks. I don't want all this work to go to waste. Oh, fold. And go to the farm quickly. Whoops. Where is it? Come on, Bessie. Faster! More power! Okay, we're going to do a quick swap. You guys have never seen grass work done with this size equipment this quickly. I guarantee it. We're moving. Okay, maybe you've seen it somewhere, but we're going full tilt nonetheless. Still gotta fail it. We're still gonna wrap it after we windrow it. Oh, it's getting so shady out. I'm gonna lose it. Come on, hurry up. Trinax says, RV has been watching Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah, I love Top Gear. I don't know if I love their new show yet. It's okay. I don't think it's as good as Top Gear was. I know somebody somewhere will probably shoot me for saying that, but it's just, it seems a lot more forced than the old Top Gear was. Oh, come on, hurry up. Okay, we're going to turn our lights on. It's just got to move faster than this. I didn't even go all the way around in the circle, did I? Oh well, don't care. Yeah, I always get a kick out of those guys. I think they're pretty funny. Plus, I am obviously very much a car guy, so that helps. Not gonna lie, my opinion, those guys pretty much have the coolest job in the world. Yeah, let's get paid to smash up cars and then drift multi-million-dollar cars and... Oh, rain! I see rain droplets! No! gonna start to rot. Need to get this baled and wrapped like ASAP. ASAPery. Oh, I knew tackling this field might be a bad idea. Definitely love to have that job in one way. Is there a way you wouldn't want to have that job? I mean, aside from the fact that one of the presenters has nearly killed himself twice creating the show, I don't really see a downside to it. I mean, some people might consider that a pretty big downside, but... Yeah, you're right. It would be a lot of time away from home, and that would get tough. Oh, I don't like this. We're just wasting precious grass here. I don't know how quick it rots. I don't know anything like that. Like, if I bale it, they're just going to instantly disappear. Do I have enough time to actually wrap them? I don't know. This is a first for me, folks. I've never tried to work with grass in the rain before, but... No, we're definitely at our top speed. Genetics says, I have 2 kids who love me being home at night since I work day shifts. Yeah, see, I don't have kids or anything like that. So to me, it would just be, well, I get to explore the entire world, drive the coolest stuff in the world, be famous, and yeah, that sounds pretty cool. But you got a family and whatnot. Totally understand where you're coming from. Scooch over here like this. Oh, I don't like this, folks. Help if I had a tractor with a better turning radius too. This thing's not exactly a thoroughbred in that department. It's actually horrible. But hey, every tractor has its pitfalls. I suppose. Against the trough here. Grab this stuff. Well, the plus side here is that, you know, this rain will theoretically let up before the end of the day. And we still have lots of grass on the map that we can take advantage of to produce hay. And that's the whole reason I didn't bother trying to produce hay, because I knew it was going to rain. I figured as long as I left myself some grass left over, then we'd be good to go. Shut this down here and time to go to work. Whoa, snappers. Whoopsie daisy. Turn our lights on this one too. It does make it just slightly easier to see what is going on, I find. So now we just follow the paths that we have created, theoretically running pretty much the exact same line that we just did. Ah! Oh, come on. Should have had Mark running the baler. He had it all figured out for us. Figured out what gear to run and all that jazz. Meanwhile, I'm going to be stalling away here. This hill start's going to be tricky. I can see that already. Start with third gear instead of fourth. DW says, sorry, dog is acting up. No, all good, buddy. Rain has set in on us, D-Dub, and we are frantically trying to bail, and then as soon as we finish bailing, it's on to wrapping in an effort to reduce loss. Come on. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, so we started with 4 bales on the counter, and we started this field. So anybody want to take a guess as to how many bales we end up getting out of it? I'm not even going to try. I legit have no clue. I think that's where we go. Shift down to first range when starting out. PW says 22. Okay. No. 34. You already put your answer in, bro. I don't know if you're allowed to change it. Yes, I am. Come on, girl. I need more out of you than this. I do as I want. See if we can get it all. Nope, we missed some there. Not too bad, but DW says, I saved the bale trailer and got funny pictures. Well, make sure to post them, buddy. We can't laugh at ourselves. What can we laugh at? Here's another good question for you. We got only DW's answering the survey question so far, but that's fine. How much is our last bale going to weigh, or how many meters is it going to have when we wrap it? Because we're going to be losing some where it's raining. So does anybody have a gander as to that? I should have started turning that sooner. 3880, he says. I'm thinking way less than that. I've never dealt with this before, so I don't know. But I want to say the last bale, 2,400. Yes, I'm being dramatic. But I think that's probably what's going to happen. That's my kind of luck, at least. Farmer Oops says, Light Spike, there's an idea. We haven't done that yet tonight. Thank you, Farmer Oops. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for stopping by. Just a little bit on that one. All right. Oh, we need 30 here. close to being done wrapping here, folks. The baling, rather. And it's on to wrapping.
I step away for 5 minutes, and there you are, bailing in the rain.
Yeah, I know. You actually scared the poop out of me right there, I'm not going to lie.
It was actually kind of an objective, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, stalled her out. Synchronizing. Yeah, this wasn't my hope. I kind of expected it was going to happen, but I was hoping that I would get it all done before.
We need to get those guys in the shade.
Well, I'm thinking we just wrap them instant, because this is just grass.
Yeah? Okay.
If you want to jump in the 7710, it's close to me. I've got the bale wrapper already down here.
Where are you? Oh, you're in the cow pasture.
Yep, I figure we don't have cows, so we might as well take their grass.
Right. Oops. Learning how to drive.
That happens. Oh, can we get one more bale out of this? I don't think we are. No. I don't have time to waste looking for one more bale. So how are you today, Mark?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Mostly staying out of trouble, but you know,
Well,
if you try to do that too much, it gets boring.
yes, exactly. Where is that?
So where did you say you put the bale wrapper? Was it down by the field?
It's already in the cow pasture here.
Oh, okay. I'm on my way again.
Yep. Oh, come on, girl.
Oh, it's hooked up to the, okay.
Yeah, I figured the two of us could just double team at wrapping them.
Yep, let's get them done. Save the bales! Save the bales!
So I put out the question to my chat, and only DW answered. I said, how many liters do you think our last bale will be before we wrap it?
It shouldn't be too bad, actually.
No?
No, because already you've got them wrapped, so
Yeah.
if we get a move on, we should be fine.
I've never actually baled in the rain before, so I didn't know how quick it all went down. I said a dramatic number of 2,400 liters.
Right. So how do I run this thing?
So you just stick the bale on, hit B, which is turn implement on, you know, and then just walk away and I'll unload it. That'll be the Y button when you're ready to unload. And
Okay.
oh snap! Forgot about that.
What'd you break this time?
I've got to move that tractor.
Do you?
Yeah, see, my front loader is the same trigger as open gates.
All right.
That didn't go
Oh,
as planned.
yeah. I love that remote control gate trigger.
Yeah. So yeah, it kind of caught me off guard, and this tractor went flying. Running.
Sequential gears and ranges.
Okay. Handbrake on. Okay, start this up. It's funny that you have to set it yourself. I figured it would set it off my stuff.
What are you talking about?
You're dealing with the gearbox on that thing?
Yeah. That's client side, right? You can set each client can set them up the way they like them.
Okay.
But now I can't figure out how to swap out the range.
I think that's set.
Oh, I
So,
got it. Yep,
you got it?
I got it. Yep,
Okay.
I have put it into gears.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's Y to offload it. There you go.
DW says, so is Mark playing third or first in game today?
I'm always first. Oops, what thing? Never play third unless I'm forced to.
Yeah?
The only way I play in third person is if it's bright sunny day outside and my head tracking's not working. I'll play in third person.
Yeah.
So usually if I'm playing on Icelandic Farmers server or something like that, they stream kind of Icelandic time or Norwegian time.
Yeah.
I'll be in third person for that.
Mark, you forgot to grab the bale off the backside.
What are you talking about?
They're going to be stacking up here.
Oh, just hit the Y button and put another one on.
I know, but now I have to move two bales out of the way.
Yeah, just shove it around. Just push it over towards the trough. We'll take care of it later.
I stalled.
It's alright, I've been stalling at every single bale. Apparently I've forgotten how to run a clutch. Funny thing today was I was out with my dad, and he has an automatic transmission.
Yeah.
And I was looking for my clutch.
I do that all the time in customer cars. I'll get in it and I'll just go to stomp on the clutch pedal because I just finished working on 4 standard transmission cars in a row, and then I'm like, oh, this one's an automatic.
Alright, I still haven't found the perfect gear to do this. I'm working on it. You may not have much of a transmission left by the time I'm done with it.
Well, to be fair, I didn't it's still not parked in the best spot because you're rolling downhill real steep, and then all of a sudden you got to back. Yeah, I just stalled myself.
Yeah.
Then you're trying to back up that steep hill. GW says Mark's in a John dog. Haha.
Rub it in, fuzzball.
Fuzzball, that's new.
That's from Star Wars.
Oh, is it?
Isn't
I
that
never...
is that what Han Solo said to Chewie?
I'm not sure. I never got into Star Wars. I've tried giving it a valiant effort multiple times.
Yeah.
And then eventually I was like, you know what? I'm going to download every single one of them, and I'm going to binge watch them.
Yeah.
And by the third one, I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, you kind of had to grow up with them.
Yeah.
You know, you got to remember, Star Wars was 1979.
Yeah.
We had lower standards for storytelling.
What are you doing over there?
Don't look this way. Don't look this way. It's all going horribly wrong.
I'd say it has.
Let's clear one of these out for you at least. Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag. I cannot figure out this transmission to save my life. Nothing quite like trying to learn a transmission under pressure.
Yeah. I think you're right, though. I don't think we're going to lose a whole lot out of this. I think we're a little bit...
How you doing, buddy?
A little bit less trouble than I originally thought. Hey, Chris, welcome to the live stream.
Not a bad tractor. I can't drive it. Coming up behind you.
Yep. I heard that. W says no. Star Wars was 1977.
77. There you
go. Chris says I'm doing well. How are you? I'm doing really good.
We're doing high pressure farming today. We're racing the rain. Here's what I'll do. I'll start gearing down to the top of the hill.
All right. Whoops. Back her up just a bit. PW says it just beat Smokey and the Bandit in the box office. That actually surprised me. I figured Star Wars would have destroyed Smokey and the Bandit.
No, Smokey and the Bandit was rocking hard, man.
Yeah, and I know that it was popular and whatnot, but I guess in the long run, Star Wars has clearly beat Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're still selling DVDs of the original Star Wars, whereas Smokey and the Bandit, that's a little bit more niche.
Yeah.
TW says, but Smokey and the Bandit is way better. Actually going to have to agree with him on that one. Oh, missed that one.
Here, have another.
Oh, you got it? Chris says this is the second time I've seen Makin and John Deere. What is going on?
I know, eh? It's creepy, man. Well, this one's not really a John Deere. This is the little donkey.
Fair point.
This is just what was handy. Not bad. This last bale, this bale is still at 3990.
Yeah, I think we did pretty good there then.
Yeah. I don't think it was any more destructive on us than. I mean,
yeah.
you were seeing those numbers yesterday, right?
Yeah, actually, I saw some bales down 39.80, I think.
Yeah. How are your sheep doing up there?
Cheaper? I don't know. I know my pigs are in dire need of some help.
Okay.
But I was trying to race the rain, and I said, well, you guys will have to wait.
I think you just got the last one there. Oh, no,
Did
I got one over here. I got one near the fence over here.
Cool. Alright, so let's take a look at our animals, actually. I'm probably parked right in the way, aren't I?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I can work around you.
Pig cleanliness, 0%.
Well, I guess we know what we're doing next.
Yeah, you want to take care of the pigs, and I'm going to run a load of compost to be sold. And then we'll go from there, but I think we're going to end up stacking some more of these bales.
Yeah.
PW says there were more nerds in 1977 than truckers, so that's why it beat it in the box office. Chris says I'm one of those nerds.
Yep. You got to remember when that movie came out. I mean, the technology and the modeling that went into it, it was revolutionary. It was really, really good. Now, what's his name? George what's his noggin there?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Worst director and writer on the planet. I mean,
you think?
As far as like directing actors go, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you just got to look at what the actors were saying on the set, and you're like, oh my god, he let them say that.
Yeah.
So it kind of like, you know, if the words came out of their face, he called it a good shot and moved on.
Yeah.
What do I got here? Nope, no more bales. Okay. Let's get a bucket. Yeah, the best thing to ever happen is to have that franchise get taken over by Disney and for them to get some decent directors on it.
Liam says, what's up? Not too much, buddy. We just finished doing some baling. Now we're talking Star Wars.
Yeah.
What's going on? Why won't this... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why. George Lucas. Yes, that's who it was.
Lucas, that's it.
All right. Well, this feels good. I can take a breath now.
Yeah. So, water trailer, big green monster over here on the main farm?
No, there's a little one that I use for water. Just a little in-game one.
Do you have a small tipper, or do you just use the Joskin?
I just use
3-point.
the 3-pointer.
Okay.
Eventually, I'm going to have to give that compost maker another load of fuel, but I don't really feel like doing that right now. I feel like getting some other work done.
Oh, I'm every bit as much a nerd as you were, Chris. I really enjoyed that movie. Just coming up the driveway. Okay, never mind.
Whoa, yeah, sorry, didn't see you there.
That's all right. Gotcha. This thing got a beacon light?
Yeah. Mind you, where I'm from, there were no beacon lights.
No.
Just triangles and four-way flashes. Where am I going? Going the wrong way, that's where I'm going.
So now I have a hard choice to make.
Oh?
Is there straw up here?
Yes. It's all in the straw blower.
Oh, okay. Ah, I see it.
Yeah, actually, ooh, that reminds me. Okay, I'm actually going to take this back down to the store because you're going to eventually grab pallet forks and we need to make a trip to the store and load up some pig food. Oh, I might have run into a fence there. Took a funny hop. DW says it's funny, Smokey and the Bandit is 25 years older than me, but it's still my favorite movie. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's up there.
It's just a classic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would stand up to time. I mean, it just certainly the character acting was a lot better in Smokey and the Bandit than Star Wars. And there he goes, just flying by. All I see is your name just screaming across the street.
Williams, $2,500.
That it? That's all you took?
No, he puts prices down for how much damage I cause to my equipment.
No. I mean the straw blower. It just it barely used up anything.
Okay, move that. Whoops, don't want reverse. Need to raise this.
Alright, so how do I do? I'm trying to decide if I should switch to the case or keep on with the JD.
I just use the case down there, but I find it's a little bit more nimble and whatnot. That John Deere has got a horrible turning radius.
You noticed?
Yeah.
Wow, man, it turns like a boat.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Oops. Okay, actually, we'll open this guy. This web says turns like a boat, lol. I like your house.
Kinda like my house.
Oh, I should have brought that down here. Sorry. DW says, Jerry Reed got me into country music. He could tell a story in a song like no one else.
Oh. Yeah, let's see, I'm on the wrong side. Gotta use the back tool for this. Black tool. Tip trigger. Nope. Oh, too bad.
I agree with Chris there. He says It could. That's when country was country to me. Country isn't country anymore. Country is pop country.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy the odd country song that comes out, but...
So all this corn that's on the ground on the inside of the pen, do I get that too?
No, that's a glitch that I found and isn't supposed to be there.
Okay. Good to know.
Not actually sure what caused it yet, and I am currently looking for a fix for it. Something with seasons in the snow mask. Step forward just a little bit more.
Yeah, you're pretty much left with soybean in here, right?
Yeah, there's not much food otherwise. I wouldn't even bother filling them with soybean, actually, because the way pig food works is it will divide it evenly regardless of whether or not one of them is full.
Right.
So, more or less, it's just clean up after them, and then we'll feed them some pig food, I think. So I was hoping that pig food that we created from the biofuel plant was going to last a little bit longer, but clearly it didn't.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that sucks.
What's that?
Nothing.
What'd you do?
Why did that not go into the trough?
We lose some corn, did we?
No, I was trying to play with the 3-point tipper, and it tipped into the feeding area, but it didn't add it to the feed.
Really?
Yeah, are they full? No, okay, it's working now. I got it.
Chris says, I ain't listened to country music in about 20 years. They're about just a few I listen to, like George Strait. That's a good one right there. Chris says you've done an amazing job on this map, brother. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. And soon, very, very soon, the fruits of my labor will become available to the general public. Woo-hoo.
That'd be pretty awesome.
I did check again today. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I've been checking like on a hourly basis for like the past week, the status of the map. Because I'm just excited for it to be out there. Anyways, it's still in testing phase, so it'll be next week now. That's, again, if they don't kick it back to me one more time.
Right. Leave pallets down at the store?
Nope, but I will purchase some now.
Do you have a tipper I can just drop them into and then dump them into your silo? Or?
Yeah, I took the, I actually took the 10-wheeler down there.
Oh, okay.
My big Peterbilt.
Right.
Oh, we'll start with 6 bags. Hopefully that'll be enough. Just need to get us through till we get some corn.
Wow, well, you got a couple more days before that happens.
Yeah, I know.
So did they eat your whole production from last year?
They ate well more than my whole production last year.
Wow.
And this year I've added it up and they're going to eat every bit of my production that I've created. I added acreage to cover them. That is, unless we get our hands on the new seasons.
Yeah, just download it from the GitHub site.
Yeah, I may go ahead and do that actually. Let's change that up a little bit. Because I am pretty tired of feeding the pigs pig food. It's ridiculously expensive. I guarantee I haven't made money off those guys.
No way, man. You didn't watch my Orchard Farm series.
No, I don't think I did.
What an unmitigated pig disaster.
Okay.
And this was back with seasons like 1.0.
Yeah.
Before they split the breeding cycle up and everything, man, I was really killing myself to try to feed those guys.
Chris says my hat's off to all map makers and modders, and the truth is that it just came to me, you know, this may be my map, but the thing with creating mods and maps is it's really a community-based thing, because I think pretty much everybody runs into something that they haven't seen before during the process. You know, it happens many, many times. And you reach out, and there's always somebody who's willing to help you out, and it's awesome that community that's there.
Yeah. When you start making maps, and mods, you kind of tap into a whole other side of the community.
Yeah.
That you only get a glimpse of if all you do is use mods and maps.
Yeah.
Like I was having problems with the more realistic mod. It was a little aggressive on the friction, on the ground friction.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately somebody said, okay, yeah, you need to adjust the soil type.
Yeah.
And then right away I just went in there, followed their instructions, copied and pasted the code they gave me, and whammo blammo. And the fact that you can have like direct access to the mod authors like that is just incredible.
Yeah.
You know?
Lorenzo says hello. Welcome, Lorenzo. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you, Jonathan. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we always get a like, that's, or a dislike rather. That pretty much goes with every stream.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Chris says, I heard that with the upcoming seasons update that it will make pigs better. I think that's one of the big look forwards to about this new update is the pig update.
I'm surprised it took them this long to snap out of it.
Yeah.
Because I was on their Slack channel last year in April, giving them all the evidence that we had put together.
Yeah.
Of how much acreage it takes to feed pigs.
Yeah.
And, you know, they sort of changed it a little bit, and they added the second breeding cycle in the fall.
Yeah.
But that wasn't what I was trying to get them to do. It's like, no. You
Yeah.
need to make it. You need to look at the cost benefits. But they basically, their attitude at the time was basically, well, you know, it should take 3 years for pigs to return on investment. And I don't necessarily argue with that, except it'll never return on investment.
No, especially not if you're having to also buy the fields in order to cover the pigs and whatnot. Yeah, no. Because I actually did the math when FS17 originally came out.
Yeah.
And it was approximately 3 years before a field would pay itself off if you planted crops into it.
Yeah.
And then if you're not getting anything aside from pig breeding out of it, then yeah.
It's kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess for me, when I was playing the vanilla game, it was on Gold Crust, and I basically just, ooh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. I basically, by the time I got into pigs, I had already sort of bought almost the entire map.
Yeah.
So I never noticed how expensive they were at the time.
Yeah.
Because I was moving grain by the train load.
Yeah.
So I had 100 and some odd pigs, and every morning I would deliver 25 pigs to the slaughterhouse, and I was happy with that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I haven't delivered a single pig to the slaughterhouse yet. I'm halfway through year 2.
And what's your herd size right now?
77.
Oh wow, okay.
I started with 50.
Yeah. So you haven't doubled your herd yet?
No, and that's where it was. I told myself once I got to 100 pigs, that's where I would start selling pigs off.
Yeah.
Whoopsie daisy. Missed a gear there.
That never happens.
No.
So once I drop this truckload in there, they're kind of going to eat it all, eh?
Well, that's kind of the plan.
Okay. There's only 8,000 in this thing.
Yeah. May have to get a big bag mod. That's just a pain.
I got just a thing for you.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. I'll hook you up afterwards.
Yep.
Come on, shift down. Shift down. Come on.
I knew I needed more than that, but I didn't feel like making you load pig food all stream long.
can I get? Yeah, there you go. There's my first gear.
Against it there, okay. Sorry if I'm a little quiet right now, folks. Sometimes when I'm loading bales, I get in concentration mode.
Are you doing the thing where you're sticking your tongue out of your mouth, too?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I thought.
Chris says, yeah, because I really enjoy raising the pigs, but I lose by them, but I just like raising them. Yeah, I agree. I like, a lot of people really, Doughboy included, absolutely hate, you know, having to feed 4 different types of food constantly. I like it.
Yeah.
I enjoy that part of it. But it is frustrating that you really don't make money off them. Like so far, I've gained 27 pigs, and let's say their average price is $3,000. Then I've only made what, 30, 60, $75,000 off them. I know I've spent that in pig food plus fuel and seeds and all that jazz, right? So.
So is the feeding trigger super tight on this thing, or do I need to use the Joskin to do it?
It's
back.
back. Yeah, I was gonna say back the center of it, up to the center of the trough. It is a little on the tight side. Chris asked what kind of wheel I'm using. I run the G29. No regrets. I thought about getting a Thrustmaster one when I was buying, but the week that I said, you know what, I'm going to buy this week, the G29 went on sale for $100 off. So I was like, yep, okay, that's the decision maker.
Yeah. Hey, there's corn in the corner here.
Yeah, just ignore that.
Okay.
That's some of the glitch corn that I've been meaning to just delete. Haven't got to it yet.
Oh, you still got potatoes in here too?
Yeah, we do have quite a few potatoes left. Prices aren't that good for potatoes though, so figured I'd just keep them for a while. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'll turn them up a little bit.
What'd I do?
Now you're quiet.
Oh, I'm far away from my microphone too.
That's alright, I'll just boost you.
Okay, I'm kind of lounging back here.
I only know if he's a little bit quiet, a little bit louder now.
Probably a little more. Is that about it? How does that feel, Genetic? Can you hear me in your head yet?
Genetics says I have the trusty G27. A lot of people run the G27. I got nothing bad to say about the G27. The 29 is internally pretty much the exact same thing.
It's actually kind of cool because it has a few more buttons and the setup is good. But I think the G27, the pedals were a bit more metallic and a bit more hardy.
Yeah. Did you run the 27? Did you?
No. I
Okay.
just know people who have it.
Yeah.
Where am I? Why am I upside down?
DW says, oh no, I have 2 liters in my tractor and no fuel at the farm. Oh dear. Oh John dear.
Just put it in first gear. Or actually put it in third gear and put it at about 1,000 RPMs. Milk it back. Just milk it back. Which map are you farming, DW?
Chris says, that's what I use, but I noticed that yours actually turns easier than mine does. I actually have a little trick that I use for that, Chris. And what I do is I load up American Truck Simulator, and I load up one of my profiles that has a really soft force feedback setting on it. And then when I load up Farm Sim, my steering wheel's nice and soft. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Oh, I see. It's not a range. It's a power shifter.
On what?
The
John
second,
Deere?
yeah, on the John Deere.
Oh.
I've been trying to select the SLHM thing as a range.
Oh yeah.
That's not what it is at all. You have to
No.
just you basically get it up to 6th gear, and then you can work your way through the power shift.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going all out on this stack, folks. This is taking me back to Woodshire times.
Woohoo! Look at you all crazy.
Yeah, thank goodness we're not running more realistic. Otherwise, I would
Yeah,
probably break this tractor in half when I go to hook up to it.
You wouldn't even get out of the field with that thing.
DW says the Platinum map.
Ah, okay, you're down in South America.
Guess I can turn my lights off now that she stopped raining. Whoop, whoop. Ooh. Jonathan says, I'm just starting Mills County. I've been on County Line. Kicked, and Mill Creek is a great map. I've actually got my eye on Mills County also. That is a nice looking map. Anhead Art says hello. Welcome, Anhead. Thanks for stopping by. We're kicking it old school, doing some seriously unrealistic bale stacking. Trying not to pull the whole stack over. I dare say I'm doing a pretty good job here today.
Sun is shining. We're all good.
Genetics says that's a bit better in regards to your voice. Perfect. I can turn them up more if you need it louder. Not that I think anybody wants to listen to Mark any louder than he is right now.
No, that's usually good.
Chris says, okay, I'll have to try that because I have my force feedback turned off and center spring set to 0 and it's still pretty stiff. Yeah, I really, until I figured that trick out, I fought with Farm Sim forever trying to get a consistent way of doing it and never found something that would work all the time. But that trick right there works perfect for me all the time.
Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm heading towards you with a front loader with no front forks on it. I unloaded the pallet forks and never bothered picking up the bale forks. Off I go. Yeah, the Mills County still has a lot to do in terms of decoration, in terms of feeling lived in. But I find that Mills County is better than Clover Creek when it comes to that. Clover Creek, I love the map. I find the idea of buying entire farms really cool. But the farms themselves are kind of boring. Like, it doesn't look like anybody lived there ever. Like, there's no swing sets in the yard, no clothes hanging anywhere, no cars parked in the driveways.
A lot of that comes down to those little tiny decorations, and those things take forever.
Yeah, I know.
to
Well,
put in,
especially
but-
on a map of that scale, it would take a lot of time.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. It's like those are the things that make me believe that I'm in a place where people live.
Yeah.
You know, even on when I did the modifications to the West Coast for my series, I put a picnic table and a
Yeah.
clothesline in the back of it because it just, if I was going to live on that farm, it needed to feel like I lived, that somebody lived there. That's the one thing that I find County Lines did really well. The town on County Lines is really good.
It is. It's fantastic, actually. One of the best towns that I can remember seeing.
Like when you go over there to go and do your selling and your buying of seeds and equipment, you feel like you're actually going into a medium-sized town and you're getting all your stuff out of there. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got that giant Canadian flag in the field over there.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I'm proud of that one. That one took me a while to figure out. That took me almost a day to figure out how to do it. Once I figured it out, it was like 30 seconds and done, but...
So are you in the field where we were yesterday?
Yeah, I got 3 bales left.
Oh, okay. So why don't I come down there with the John Dog to tow it with this one?
Yeah, absolutely.
I kind of feel like this is your most powerful tractor, so...
Yeah, it is. May want to take the dirt road back versus going off-roading like we did last night.
Right. Oh, that's a field. Where are you? What am I missing here? Oh, right. I'm off-roading. Hang on.
John says... Exactly, the map feels like a void ghost town.
Yeah. And that's the thing is you got to put the pedestrians in. I mean, I know they look hokey and all that stuff, but you got to put that in because those are your neighbors, you know? When you're playing make-believe, you got to put that in. Aha, I see you.
Well, how did you get from that angle?
Don't ask. Don't ask. I may or may not have gotten lost somewhere along the way.
In perfect time, I'm grabbing my last bale now. What do you think? Can you haul that?
Oh yeah, no problem. What could possibly go wrong?
Lock the straps! Woo woo! That is gorgeous, folks. I'm gonna take a picture of that.
Woo!
Not too shabby. Good to roll.
Alright, see if I can pick the right gear, get her moving. Do we want to go and sell to go and drop these off, or are we bringing? Are we gonna add more to the top?
No, we'll go drop those off. I don't think we can reach any higher than that.
Okay.
DW says, what I'm doing for this map is the forest and a handful of trees I'm cutting down when planting more trees, so it's a big forest. Okay.
Cool.
Jonathan says, Final Destination, Farming Edition. DW says, my role play for it is the town wanted to be more green, so they wanted a bigger forest. Okay, cool. GTX says, nice work, RV. Not too shabby, right? Almost like I've done it a couple times before.
Yeah.
We stacked a lot of bales on Woodshire.
Yeah.
Oh, that I did a lot of bale work on that map.
For me, it was old streams way back when. Back in, I guess it was almost a year ago now that I was playing that map.
Yeah.
Before the channel even.
Yeah.
Man, I did a lot of grass work on that map. The first time I played old streams, I tried to get to 1,000 sheep. So I basically sold everything on the farm.
Wow. Yeah.
Bought myself a mower and a forage wagon.
Yeah.
And started grinding sheep.
Okay.
And it took me 52 game days. And the only reason it took me 52 game days is because I got distracted in the middle and I started growing crops. That's because I was getting a little tired of the whole sheepy thing.
Yeah. So, Chris, what I do is I load up the game, and then not only do you have to load the game, but you actually have to load one of the profiles, too. So get right into game, where you go, where you're ready to drive, and then, like, as soon as you load your profile in game, your steering wheel should soften right up, as long as you have your force feedback setting set on the softer setting. Well, yeah, might have ran into the back of you. And then I just close out and open up Farm Sim. I think one of the other things I do is, actually I know one of the other things I do is I have Farm Sim set as my default profile in the Logitech Profiler. And I have the steering turned down. I don't remember what the number is. I think it's 720 degrees versus I think 900 it comes with.
Yeah. I go with 600 and I go with 5% force feedback, and it's just enough to return my wheel to center if I let it go.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't get it working, Chris, then just shoot me a message in Discord, and I'll walk you through it. I did a tutorial on it somewhere on how to trick it, but part of me wants to say that was during Grizzly Bear Trucking. It might have been on there. So Mark was giving me a hard time about where I stuck my bales there last night. Said I put them too far back, so we're going to do things a little bit easier this time. And essentially, we're just getting these things off the trailer as quick as we possibly can. Chris says he has his set to 400. Yeah, the thing with Farm Sim is you're constantly cranking on the wheel. Like you're turning from one end to another. Whereas like American Truck Sim, 90% of the time, you're driving practically straight. So it's nice having the full rotation in that game. Chris says, cool, thanks a bunch. No worries, brother.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna watch you work for a little while.
Yeah, go figure. Stack them all, and then I gotta load them all myself too.
Yep.
Or unload them all, I guess. Whoa, no.
Hey, I got him here.
That's true, I'll give you that. Can't take that away from you, I guess.
Yeah, I think having both of us in there doing this would invite disaster.
Wouldn't be the first time I've knocked a trailer load over during the unload process.
Yeah.
No, can't quite reach that.
All right, I'll work then. I'll go get it from the other side.
Cool. Jonathan says, how do the wheel shifters work with the real gearbox? Amazing. Is there that much to configure? It's once you get it figured out how to use the gearbox mod, it's not too bad. It is a bit tricky to get configured originally because there's not much information on how to configure them because everybody runs a slightly different setup. But once you get it figured out, then it's easy peasy. So, as I think it was Farmer Klein pointed out yesterday, these bales instantly turned into silage, probably because of the... Actually, it might have been the bale. No, it wouldn't have been the baler.
No.
It might have been probably because of the wrapper.
Yeah.
But, whoa! Just about knock them all over there. But I'm going to let these sit for 2 days, just the same. Just the same as you would have to if it was working properly, just to add a little bit more realism. Not to mention, I've got plenty of other stuff I can do in the meantime.
And you sold some silage, so you're not feeling the money pinch?
Compost, you mean?
Yeah, compost.
Yeah. But there's a pretty good chance this silage is going to go towards the funding of a new tractor. You showing off your horsepower. Jonathan Cox just subscribed. Thank you very much, good sir. Welcome to the channel. Farmer Klein, ... What are you ... dotting about? Oh, he's probably mad at me. I just realized what time it is.
Mm-hmm. Are you supposed to go on and play with them?
I was supposed to, yeah.
Oh, you want to go do that? I'll finish. Oh, no, you can't play. Yeah.
No, yeah. That's alright. I actually don't see any notifications in Farmer Klein's channel.
I got his 30-minute notice thing.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So what's going on with this thing? There it goes.
A little stuck on you?
Yeah. Go ahead, I'll come in behind you.
Yep. Oh, that's good teamwork right there. Oh, dropped one.
Get it.
Hey, puppy.
There you go. I guess he heard his cousin again. It's like I beat him. Poor poodle dog. I'm coming on your left. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
I'm Klein. Where is that dog?
He's just behind me. He's freaking out at the door. He's just having a bit of a cow.
PW says, lucky my dog can't hear. She would be going nuts.
Yeah. Nice pile.
Yeah, not too shabby. A lot of money sitting there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Missed that.
Beauty. So what do you think? You're gonna hop off and go and farm over in the Mississippi, and we can get back to this another day?
Yeah, I'm thinking I should probably hop off. I'm thinking I'm probably going to be late for Mississippi, but yeah, I probably should.
No, they still got a little while to go. So, and if Farmer Klein is leaving Dots, then maybe he wants you to join in.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so this is where I'm going to wind this stream down, but not to fear, folks. Before too long, I should be firing up for an episode or a live stream of UMRV, so stay tuned to the channel. I want to give a special thanks to Mark for joining me today. I really do appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Always a joy to come and hang out here in the New Brunswick.
Don't forget to check out our Discord channel. Listed in the description below, as well as PCSG, 3 News Gaming, all the other YouTubers that we have listed. I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing on the next stream here at Crawford Farms, whether or not I'll just do a little offline work first and finish up this game day, or if we'll just move on to the next game day, or whether we'll show this first. But we got some harvesting to do here soon, so make sure you guys come back for that. And I think
this in the field, in the pasture, or?
I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Wherever, we'll find it somewhere.
Okay.
And so until next time, y'all have a good night. See ya.
Ta-ta.